It's something that people will reflexively not want to hear, and I think that is, do not react in anger and emotionally. Look broadly at the problem. And that's not much of a headline, but that's how you go about it.
Intelligence work is sometimes kind of like a mosaic. You put these little pieces together, but have to step back to view the whole for what it is. That's what investigators are trying to do now, sorting out the details of the mass shooting in Orlando, the terror attack that left 49 people dead at the hands of 29-year-old Omar Mateen early Sunday, who was killed by police. And part of that investigation may revolve around this man, Marcus Dwayne Robertson, born in New York City, an imam in Orlando who has a fascinating backstory. Robertson was part of a notorious bank robbing gang of Muslim security officers that went around New York City robbing post offices and banks in the 1990s. They were known as Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves after the 1001 Arabian Nights tale. Now, when they were all arrested and the operation was brought down by the feds, Robertson signed a deal to cooperate and only got 4 years in prison. And after that, went on to be an FBI and Joint Terrorism Task Force informant, working for the government between at least 2004 and 2007 before moving to Orlando, where he was again arrested in 2011 on weapons possession charges. I spoke with Daniel Brodersen, who's the attorney for Robertson, Monday.
Well, I mean, if you are alluding to the reports that this Omar Mateen was acquainted with my client or associated with him or was a student of his, or anything of that nature, I can categorically say that's not true.
Now, in addition to his 2011 arrest, which in addition to the gun charges, feds alleged that he was trying to get a person to go overseas to commit acts of jihad, Robertson has come under focus for his alleged anti-homosexual views, which he's expressed in several sermons. Could that have inspired Mateen to mass murder? His lawyer, Brodersen, says those views are in the past.
Understanding that at some point in time, more than 6 or 7 years ago, he may have made some comments that were could be characterized as homophobic, but he has not done that recently.
But does he hold homophobic views?
He has not.
Media in Florida said that Robertson was detained after the shootings on Sunday. His lawyer says that's not true, and no one from law enforcement has actually approached his client. There's nothing to disprove what Brodersen has told us, but it's definitely a piece of the puzzle. And here's another one. A former police academy classmate of Mateen's said today that Mateen had approached him and asked him out. And there are reports that Mateen was not only a regular at gay clubs, but on gay dating apps. His ex-wife said to her current fiancé in an interview to be broadcast on Brazilian TV that she believed that Mateen was gay. And the FBI had asked them not to say that on American television.
Was there any other connection other than they were Muslim and they may have gone to the same mosque? Was there any connection between these two? Or
we don't know if they went to the same mosque. There was, what I was asking the lawyer about was that there was a report that Mateen had enrolled in the courses that Robertson offers, but Robertson's lawyer denies that.
Haven't we distinctly been at war with terrorism for something like 13 years now? This isn't a new war, and we've been equal participants in it. We've been at war on terrorism for 13 years.
You know what, though? We're down on the job. If you look at what's been happening around the world and what's been happening here, we're missing something.
Well,
it's we're not
because you
getting
can't
it right.
declare war
Diana,
on a notion and expect to win.
Even if he was part of that world, if he was gay, I do think his faith pushed him towards acting the way he does. So I think he was caught in between two worlds. I don't know the answers, but I think there is a lot to believe that the faith pushed him towards acting the way he did.